All right, I'm going to try this one more time. I did not find a really good video about getting a stock oil filter off of an F250 Superduty truck. That's a 1999.5 with a 7.3 in it. Please, no comments about the paint job. We found it that way. Anyway, it's kind of got that Winnebago thing going on there, but interior was in great shape, and engine's in great shape. Anyway, this some jackass mechanic put this thing on here and really did a number on it. So when I had gotten to a point where I just could not get the filter off, everything I tried failed. I put a couple of holes in it. Got a screwdriver, poked all the way through it. You have to be very careful though. Now I used a high-speed drill to do it. I popped a hole in the bottom here first, made sure all the oil was out of it. I didn't know that drill bit spinning if it would cause an issue with the oil or not, but anyway, you have to be really careful when you poke your screwdriver through not to hit the oil pan and damage it as you're attempting to turn this thing. Now, the problem was the videos I found on YouTube showed a guy putting the screwdriver in there and just turning it, and it would just turn right on off. Well, in my case, of course, that did not happen. So what we ended up doing was getting a screwdriver here. Please forgive my workshop. My youngest son was home from college and just kind of made a mess of things and didn't put anything back. But this is not the screwdriver I used. But anyway, so what we did, our solution was we put the screwdriver through. It was quite a bit shorter than this. Went all the way through it, and then we got some come along straps with the jack on it, of course, and hooked it around this end. I think once maybe I put it down here, and backed a buddy of mine's truck up, hooked it to his hitch, and I'll go out there and show you that in just a second, and just ratcheted that thing around, coming under the front wheel well until we got to a point where it was, pulling the screwdriver out. So I drilled the other hole, and then we pulled it on around like that. By the time we got to this, it had gotten to here. I put it through, and I was able to get behind it, on the other side of the truck, and use my legs. Just put a leg here and push, and it eventually broke loose on that. But just again, note, be very careful when you're putting your screwdriver through there. Use a shorter one, and don't go into that oil pan. So we're going to walk out here, and I'm going to show you how we did this. So this is the setup we used. I just took this end of that ratchet, ran it under the frame. Oil filter drops down about right there. Hooked it, around that screwdriver end, and then brought it out to a buddy of mine's truck here. Hooked it in there like that, and then we just ratcheted it up till it pulled it around. You have to be really careful though. You don't want to hit that brake line or put any pressure on any of the components down there. But that's what we did. It finally broke that thing free, and They were doing other work at that shop, and that's why the mechanic, he had to drain the oil and he put it on there. Normally I don't let anybody touch my do my oil changes or any of that. But oh, and I did use some PB Blaster on there. That let it sit overnight, so that may have helped some. All right, guys, good luck. Just, you know, if that ever happens to you, it's a pain in the ass. And just if you're my age, you might want to have a bottle or a couple of Aleve ready, or a beer, something. Have a great day.